Roman Reigns made another thunderous return during the July 14th episode of WWE Raw to save Jey Uso and CM Punk from getting squashed by Bronson Reed. The huge pop from the crowd was a clear indication that his unmatched charisma never waned despite his lengthy absence from live TV. However, with upcoming commitments outside WWE, there is little time left for fans to see him in action inside the squared circle this year. The WWE Universe is eager to see him face off against the company's top stars in matches that are surefire bangers. There are only a few months remaining in 2025, but these possible matchups promise to be great moments before OTC1 moves on to other things. Number 7. Braun Breaker. A Braun Breaker-Roman Reigns matchup in 2025 is likely to happen due to their recent confrontation. Reigns' return and their verbal jabs during this week's edition of the Red Brand could be the creative team's way of setting them up for a heated rivalry. Further, Breaker, claiming to be the big dog, now in WWE, adds more fuel to this brewing feud. The only way to prove such a claim is to face the Bloodline's OTC1 in a singles match during an upcoming premium live event. To make things even more intriguing, WWE could throw in a brutal stipulation that would fit both men's personas. Number 6. Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed can also be Roman Reigns' opponent this year since he, too, had a brief encounter with the Bloodline's founder. Reed also joined Seth Rollins' crew alongside Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman, who turned on Reigns during WrestleMania 41. Reigns' return and stopping him from his onslaught towards CM Punk and Jey Uso has certainly sparked tension between them. Further, Reed's history with the original Tribal Chief, including their clash during the War Games match at Survivor Series last year, adds more fuel to it. Number 5. Another round of War Games at this year's Survivor Series? Roman Reigns could also get himself into another War Games match at this year's Survivor Series. Recall that he led his OG Bloodline crew to victory against the Bloodline 2.0, which was led by his former enforcer, Solo Sikoa. Reed was recruited at the time by the latter, and now that he has aligned himself with Paul Heyman, who betrayed Reigns, this could set the stage for another round of 5v5 chaos in the cage. Number 4. Roman Reigns vs. John Cena. One final match between John Cena and Roman Reigns in 2025 is highly likely, given the former's ongoing farewell tour. Cena made history by becoming a 17-time world champion after defeating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41, and is set to retire by year's end. The two superstars had epic matches in the past, and it would be fitting to have another go at it before Cena finally calls it a day in the industry that he loves. This is also a great time for them to clash inside a WWE ring, as the GOAT is currently billed as a heel, while OTC1 returned as a babyface. Number 3. Gunther. Roman Reigns facing Gunther is another potential match that could happen this year. Gunther asserted his dominance by defeating Goldberg at Saturday night's main event. Now that Reigns is back in WWE, he might set his sights on the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion to reclaim championship glory. The Ring General's no-nonsense technicality will be an interesting matchup against OTC1, being a powerhouse brawler. These contrasting styles promise to be a hard-hitting headliner for a PLE. Number 2. Seth Rollins. A singles match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in 2025 is a no-brainer due to the events that transpired between them at WrestleMania 41. Rollins, alongside his former wiseman, Paul Heyman, turned on Reigns during the aforementioned PLE, and this led to a brutal attack courtesy of Braun Breaker on Raw post-Mania. Their last singles match was back in 2022 at Royal Rumble for the WWE Universal Championship, though this ended in disqualification. Rollins' heel turn and alliance with Heyman certainly add personal stakes to it if such a matchup comes to fruition this year. Let's hope that the Visionary's knee injury is not so serious that he cannot be back in fighting form. Number 1. The Rock. This may be highly unlikely at this point in time, but a face-off between Roman Reigns and The Rock could still happen in 2025. As of writing, the final boss is not scheduled to return to WWE TV anytime soon due to several factors, one of them being his Hollywood commitments. Be reminded, though, that he played a significant role in John Cena's ongoing heel turn, and this is a plausible reason for him to return and, at the same time, confront Reigns, who has turned face upon his return. WWE could either plan on having a historic family showdown between The Rock and Reigns or a triple threat for the ages with the 17-time champion Cena.